guys, welcome in my channels. Introduce myself. My name is Rumiris Mitauli Manurung, the academic number 1612002. I'm student from Nomensen HKBP University of Medan. I'm here to critique the journal. The journal related the classroom interaction, the lecture by Anita Sitanggang MPD, and the journal. The title, Improving Student Speaking Skill on Study the First Senior High School, and the journal written by Ningtyas Orilina Argawati, and the journal published on October 2, 2014, and the journal have to follow. And now I will to start the content of the journal one by one. The first, the chapter 1. The chapter 1, the content of the journal, the researchers have two aims on the research. The first, to test the hypothesis that group discussion improves student speaking skill in senior high school. The second, to describe how group discussion improves student speaking skill. And the researchers introduced the journal, look at curriculum 2016. In curriculum, the student must communication with the English language to master every skill, and they are able encounter every skill. And now the student, especially in Wijaya Kusuma, said the speaking is skill difficult to control vocabulary, grammar, and the speaking also not only knowledge but honesty and trust to speak English is important. And when the teacher asks the student only silent because the student not have many vocabulary and also confident to speak English with their friend and to the teacher. And now we go to the chapter 2. The chapter 2 about the how to implementations the group discussion in the class. In the class, the group discussion, the student have a term group consists of 6 group in the class. In group discussion, the student have opportunity to speak English with their friends, and also the student have confidence to speak English, and the student not worry some word wrong or not, and also the student responsibility the tasks from the teacher, and also the student can help with each other to tasks. And now we go to the chapter 3. The chapter 3 about the method of research. The method of the researchers use classroom action research. The classroom action research is a circle, consists of 3 meetings. The first, planning, and the second, acting, and the third, observing, and the fourth, reflecting. Based on the problem, find out the researchers decide to use group discussion to teaching speaking skill is foreign language. And there are 2 cans to collect the data. The researchers use the first, quantitative data. Quantitative data refers to speaking score. She took the both post-test and pre-test. And the second, qualitative data. Qualitative data refers to any occurrence and change during happen in classroom situations, and like student behavior in classroom activity, and then also the process in the classroom activity. And now we go to the chapter 4. In chapter 4, the conclusion. The conclusion from the journal, the researchers said the group discussion is best method to teaching speaking is foreign language, and in group the student uh, make opportunity to speak English among themselves, and also the student uh, more active, and then more confident to speak English, not have uh, worry to some words or not, and then the student want to practice speaking with their friends, and then before the teacher use group discussion, the student in the class not have opportunity to speak English with their friends, but only silent and silent. And after the teacher use group discussion in the class, the student have many changes in the class, and also the manner of the study from a student, and the value of the student receive, and also the student more interesting to learning process in the class. And after I read the journal, I have weakness and strength of the journal. The strength of the journal, I think the vocabulary, the use of the journal not difficult to understand, but easy to understand, and also the content of the journal clear and short. And the weakness of the journal, the journal not only best structure like the chapter 1, chapter 2 until the chapter 4, but the in journal the reader difficult to read the journal, but not chronological the first chapter until the fourth chapter. I think until here my video about the critical review journal. Thank you. Please your subscribe, like, and comment.